I wanted to talk to you about representation of black women using the Oscars obviously as an example. Now, we all watch TV to kind of educate, entertain and stay fit in order to kind of shape our view of the world in which we live in, right? However, I'm noticing in TV and the film ecosystem that there's a lack of representation, and representation matters. So you're probably thinking, why am I talking about representation? Well, representation matters. It's important that we loudly, actively celebrate women in general. And I say this is because when you see people that look like you realize indeed anything is actually possible. Representation for me highlights identity, capabilities, which is indeed critical in inspiring us to succeed in our endeavors. For the purpose of this example, like I said, I'll be using the Oscars as an example. So if you look at the Oscars, right, there's only ever been 2 women of ethnic minorities that have actually won the award. The rest have always been kind of supported actresses. Mind you, they've been nominated but kind of never won. So take a look. Then there was the actor who made the lead role of Creed but did not even get a nomination. Now, I'm going to show you some stats and you'll see that certain actors take up less lead roles. Take a look. Now, my thing is this: there's a huge disparity, and the thing is, films such as Wakanda, Blue Story, they make bank. Now, when we look at numbers, Wakanda made about $859 million, and Doctor Strange, which was obviously released in the same year, made $955 million, and I'll probably bet you Wakanda had a probably lower budget. Now, I think the rise of streaming services and more kind of production companies either taking on a more diverse cast or being led by one will enable us to see a better representation of obviously of the society that we live in. As Viola Davis said in her speech when she won the first Emmy for Outstanding Actress, and obviously the first black woman to do so, she said that the only thing that separates people like ourselves from everyone else is opportunity. The film industry does not make films that reflect or represent multicultural society in which we live in. This is why you will have the likes of certain actors gain their successes elsewhere and not necessarily here. Have you ever seen a black lead unless it's kind of a black-led production? Crime narratives is well represented, but how about animation, historical periods? I mean, what were we doing then? Often, I feel like stereotypical roles give the ability to kind of pigeonhole an actor or an actress. You don't see other narratives unless it's run by a black-led production. And I just hope, and I think as time goes on, like mainstream filming industry will represent more, put more women in the forefront and actually win nominations. Do you know what I mean? Especially when they do exceptionally well. What do you think in the comments? Peace out. Bye.